Hello, friends. Welcome back to Universal English Learners.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Maloney. Today's topic is something many adults quietly struggle with, but rarely talk about: making new friends as an adult.
We'll talk about loneliness, small steps, and something very important: vulnerability.
You'll learn useful vocabulary, hear a gentle story, and get some real, practical tips for building new friendships at any age.
This episode is a little more personal than usual, so let's slow down and really listen today.
Let's begin.
An honest conversation. Maloney, can I be honest about something?
Of course, always.
Since I moved to this city 2 years ago, I still don't have many close friends here.
That's more common than people think, Mark. Making friends as a kid felt so easy. You just played together at school.
Exactly. But as an adult, everyone is busy. Everyone already has their own friend groups.
It can feel like everyone else already found their people, and you're standing outside, not knowing how to join.
That's exactly the feeling. Sometimes I eat lunch alone and I see groups of coworkers laughing together and I feel this quiet loneliness.
Thank you for sharing that, Mark. I think many people watching this feel exactly the same way, but rarely say it out loud.
That's true. There's almost a shame attached to admitting you're lonely, as if it means something is wrong with you.
But loneliness isn't a personal failure. It's just a very human experience, especially in a busy modern world.
I agree. So how do we actually fix it? How do adults make new friends?
I think it starts with small steps and a little bit of vulnerability. Let's break both of those down.
Let's go through some important words and phrases for talking about this topic.
First, loneliness. The feeling of being alone even when other people are around.
Example: loneliness can happen even in a crowded city.
Next, vulnerability. Being open and honest about your feelings, even though it feels risky.
Example: it takes vulnerability to admit you need friends.
Then, small talk. Light, casual conversation about simple topics, like weather or weekend plans.
Example: we started with small talk, then became real friends.
Next, put yourself out there. To take a social risk, like starting a conversation or joining a new group.
Example: I finally put myself out there and joined a hiking club.
And comfort zone. The familiar, safe space where you feel relaxed without challenges.
Example: making new friends means stepping outside your comfort zone.
One more. Genuine connection. A real, honest bond with another person, not just a surface-level friendship.
Example: after a few months, we built a genuine connection.
Beautiful vocabulary. Let's hear a story that uses all of this.
A short story about a woman named Priya who moved to a new city for work.
Priya was 32 years old. She had a good job, a nice apartment, and a comfortable life, but almost no friends in her new city.
Every Friday evening, she watched her coworkers leave together, laughing, making plans.
She went home alone and ordered dinner for one.
Maybe I'm just someone who doesn't make friends easily anymore.
One Saturday, Priya saw a small notice on a cafe bulletin board: weekly book club, all welcome, every Wednesday evening.
She stared at the notice for a long time. Part of her wanted to go. Part of her felt nervous and unsure.
What if nobody talks to me? What if it's awkward? But she thought about all her lonely Friday nights and decided, even if it felt uncomfortable, she would try, just once.
That Wednesday, Priya walked into the small cafe, holding the book club's chosen novel nervously against her chest.
A small group of people sat around a table. 5 people, all different ages, chatting comfortably.
A woman named Grace noticed Priya standing near the door and smiled warmly.
Are you here for the book club? Come, sit with us. We don't bite, I promise.
Priya laughed nervously and sat down.
For the first 10 minutes, it was mostly small talk, introductions, a little about the book.
But slowly, the conversation became deeper. Someone shared a difficult week at work. Another talked about missing their hometown.
I actually moved here 2 years ago, and I still don't really know anyone in this city.
She felt her heart beating faster after saying it, that small, vulnerable sentence.
But instead of awkward silence, Grace nodded warmly.
That takes courage to admit. I felt the exact same way when I moved here 5 years ago.
Others around the table nodded too, sharing their own stories of loneliness, and slowly, Priya realized she wasn't alone in feeling alone.
That one small, honest sentence opened a real conversation, a genuine connection in a way small talk never could.
Priya kept coming back every Wednesday. Slowly, book club turned into coffee dates. Coffee dates turned into real friendships.
6 months later, on a Friday evening, instead of ordering dinner for one, Priya sat around a table full of laughter with people who had truly become her friends.
One small step. That's really all it took. And that is the story of Priya and the table that was once for one and slowly became a table for many. Practical tips for making new friends as an adult.
Now let's talk directly to you. If you're struggling with this too, here are some practical, gentle steps.
Tip number 1. Start small. You don't need 10 new friends overnight. One small conversation is a real step forward.
Tip number 2. Join something with regular meetings. A club, a class, a group activity. Regular meetings naturally build familiarity over time.
Tip number 3. Be the one who says hello first. Many people feel just as nervous as you do. A simple greeting can open a door for both of you.
Tip number 4. Practice small vulnerability. You don't need to share your whole life story immediately. Even saying, "I'm still new here," like Priya did, can open real connection.
Tip number 5. Expect some discomfort and do it anyway. Growth almost always feels a little uncomfortable at first. That discomfort doesn't mean something is wrong. It just means you're stepping outside your comfort zone.
Tip number 6. Give it time. Real friendships rarely form in one meeting. Priya's story took months, not days. Be patient with the process.
Tip number 7. Remember, you are not alone in feeling alone. Many adults feel exactly the same way, even if they hide it well. Chances are the people around you would also welcome a genuine connection.
These steps aren't magic, but together they slowly and gently open the door to real friendship.
And honestly, learning English together with a community can be one of those small steps too.
That's true. If you're watching this video regularly, maybe consider joining our comments section as a small community. Share your thoughts, reply to others. It's a small, low-pressure way to practice connection in English.
I love that idea. Let's recap the vocabulary before we practice speaking.
Vocabulary recap from today's episode.
Loneliness, the feeling of being alone, even with people around.
Vulnerable, or vulnerability. Being open and honest even though it feels risky.
Small talk, light, casual conversation.
Put yourself out there to take a social risk.
Comfort zone, the familiar, safe space where you feel relaxed.
Genuine connection, a real, honest bond with someone. Try using 2 or 3 of these words to describe your own experience in the comments below.
Speaking practice. Now let's practice speaking. Repeat after Mark and me.
I still don't know anyone in this city.
That took courage to admit.
I finally put myself out there.
Making new friends means stepping outside my comfort zone.
We built a genuine connection over time.
One small step is really all it takes.
Beautifully done. These phrases are gentle, honest, and very useful in real conversations.
Quick quiz. Let's test your understanding. True or false?
Number 1. Priya immediately made close friends on her first day in the new city.
Answer, false. It took her 2 years of loneliness before she took a small step.
Number 2. Priya's honest sentence about feeling alone pushed people away from her.
Answer, false. Her honesty actually opened a real, deeper conversation.
Number 3. Vulnerability means being open and honest even though it feels a little risky.
Answer, true. Exactly right.
Number 4. One of the tips is to expect discomfort and try anyway.
Answer, true. Discomfort is often part of real growth.
Number 5. Real friendships usually form immediately after just one meeting.
Answer, false. Real friendships often take time, patience, and repeated small steps.
Excellent work, everyone. You now understand the vocabulary and a truly meaningful lesson about connection.
That's all for today's episode on making new friends as an adult.
If you're feeling lonely right now, please know you are not alone in that feeling, even if it feels that way sometimes.
Maybe today, take one small step. Say hello to someone, join a group, or even just leave an honest comment below telling us how you're feeling.
We read every comment, and we genuinely love to hear from you.
If this episode meant something to you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it today.
See you in the next episode of Universal English Learners.
Goodbye and keep learning. And remember, one small step is really all it takes.